Right, here we are in Yunnan, southern China, and the plans have been laid, the breakfast has been had, and now we've got to go meet our bikes. We're on a 4-day bike ride in this unbelievable place. Ethan's on a Honda CB400X. I'm on a Cove 500X, the predecessor to a bike which I bought mere weeks before. So I was very happy to have that for a bit of practice. The other chap you see there is Jar. He's our tour guide. Bit of a hero. More on that later. What you'll see now, outwardly at least, is a perfectly executed slow control turn in the road. On the inside, I was effing and jeffing in the hope that I would not drop the bike. Regular viewers will know that Ethan and I have been spending most of our time on Chinese brand copies of small engine Japanese bikes. And that Cove probably weighs 3 times more than them, if not more. Yeah, there's something nice about going through a tunnel, isn't there? And when we came out the other side, we were done with the small town. That town is called Lijiang, and we were doing a big loop from there that started and ended there, but headed off into the countryside. And what a countryside it is. If you haven't taken a motorcycle trip in Yunnan, well, perhaps you're letting yourself down. Have a think about it and get yourself over there, because it is awesome. We took it pretty steady on day one. As I said, Ethan and I were acclimatising to the new bikes. He was adapting his new habit of throwing a thumbs up at every given bloody opportunity. And we found a lovely river crossing, which was a nice spot to stop. And while we were there, we saw an interesting road climbing steeply off the hillside. And went to investigate. Listen to how smug I am here. Yeah, throwing up the EVs. Listen.
And the reason I've stopped there and I'm off the bike is because Ethan actually just dropped his bike. Here he comes, he's up and going again.
Oh, did he, David? Did he drop his bike? Well, with hindsight, you would know, David, of that time, that you're about 500 metres away from dropping yours. So perhaps less smugness next time. Yunnan is a great place to see a bit of nature, like those cows that do not give a monkeys. And the landscape is just picture perfect postcard round every single corner. It really is amazing. Oh, here's another tunnel, look. Yeah, approaching driver is flashing his lights. We've got stop traffic up ahead. Now, why are they stopped? Let's see, they've got a triangle out. They've rear-ended each other. Right in the middle of the tunnel. Anyway, we carried on, and today we're making our way to Lugu Lake. It took a little while because we were just enjoying the view so much we kept stopping. Quite happy to have a little break when the landscape looks like this. And the very next break would be a lookout point over Lugu Lake. And here it is, look at that, majestic. The town on the left is where we would be staying that night. And on the right, you can see an impending rainstorm on the way in. Thanks, Ethan, another thumber there. He really was very keen on jamming his thumb right up. The rain arrived right as we pulled up. And we had just enough time to stow our stuff and get rubbed up by this hairy thing on my leg. The rain stopped so we could get out and explore the town. Now, this is a popular tourist destination. They head for the monastery on that island in the distance via these somewhat rickety canoes you can see. I prayed to the heavens above that Ethan would come a cropper on these stepping stones. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. So we turned our attention to the prayer wheel instead, and we asked for continued good fortune with the weather, because we'd be soon enough on to day 2. Get yourself outside and have a bike trip in Yunnan.